The science building has a range of rooms ranging from computer rooms to experiment-based rooms, as well as normal classroom which is able to be used. The equipment available to science include gas taps, chemicals for any experiments, as well as the equipment that will be needed for it as well. This can help as they will have to use these facilities and equipment as part of their course for learning.
The Meridian building contains the ICT rooms, the history, geography and RE departments, as well as the library, sixth form, common room, staff room, toilets, and the sixth form silent study workrooms. The IT department uses up-to-date software to keep students safe online, which is Smoothwall. Teachers can monitor a student's screenings using RM Tutor, and they are all using technology such as Google Chrome and Windows 2013.
The main building contains the English Block and Languages department, which was the original building in the school until it was expanded. This building also contains part of the FT department, the main school offices and head of school office and deputy head offices.
The Maths building was built in 2009 and it contains the Maths block, a computer room, as well as a hall for assemblies or PE lessons. This will benefit the school as before the Maths lessons were based in another building which already accommodated other subjects, meaning there is now more space to teach the students. The hall also allows PE to be taught in there, drama and also assemblies, which can allow the school to spread out to accommodate all the students.
The DT block contains the D2E rooms, an FT room and a computer room. This will allow lessons to be taught in the classroom where they can use the relevant facilities and equipment available to students or outside on the computers. The equipment includes drills, solders, sanding machines and all equipment relevant to the subject.
The drama facilities include a drama studio where the students can practice any work they have and have others to watch, or in huts or classrooms where they are able to work in a smaller and quieter environment on their work.
The AstroTurf is used for football, hockey and a range of sports for PE lessons. It is also able to be hired out to local football and hockey teams to be used. It has been resurfaced and has been redone to have sand taken off so it is less likely to cause any injuries. The AstroTurf benefits the school as it not only is it an all-weather surface, meaning the school can use it at all times, it can be a source of income when hired to outside parties.
The swimming pool was redone in 2010 and now has a heater to be used, as well as seating areas to spectate and nicer change rooms to please the users. It is beneficial to the school as it can provide the school with other options of sport to teach the students and can be used in the rain as well as due to the weather.
The canteen is based in the Meridian building and serves a range of hot, cold or snacks. It has a seating area for eating in or food can be taken out. Food is also available at the Astro Cafe for quicker access to food.
The gym and the sports hall are used to facilitate PE lessons. These lessons can include basketball, gymnastics, table tennis, indoor football or badminton. The halls can be hired out to outside parties and can be used for a set price and can be available for a range of sports.
The multi-gym is available to PE lessons and has a range of equipment for all parts of the body to be worked. The equipment is upgraded and replaced every few years to guarantee it all works for lessons and no students will get hurt from faulty equipment.
The tennis court was done up in 2011 to have a smoother and safer surface for the students. There is also netball courts available to use. This provides a wider range of sports available to teach for the PE department to teach and be used in most weather conditions.
The top field has rugby pitches, football pitches, cricket, rounders and athletics available to be used. The football and rugby pitches are used during the winter, while cricket, rounders and athletics are used during the summer.
The recycling bins are based outside the premises department and are used by all the school buildings to throw their recycling away. The normal bins are also located opposite the premises department and are used to collect all other waste the school has.
The school buildings have lifts in each one, which require a key to use and then they're button operated to allow any child or adult who cannot use the stairs to use to get to the second level and allows lessons to stay in their normal locations without having to move around for others.
The school has recently spent money on refurbishing the toilets to provide students with a cleaner and better environment. The toilets have been refurbished to be more inviting for students to use, as before they were dirty and not a nice place to go.
The school recently spent £10,000 on a new back gate for students to use via their vehicles, which has a keypad on one side for the car's drivers and a sensor on the other side to open the gate with. The students are given the code and not anyone outside sixth form to keep safety high, and will make the students feel safe with this in place. The code also changes if anyone from outside the school gets hold of it.
The school's sixth form silent study room was recently expanded to be part of the school library. This means it is now a silent study room and will allow students to use the computers and workspaces in quieter conditions than before, so they are able to be more productive with their schoolwork.
Every building in the school has a fire exit. They are indicated by a glow-in-the-dark green sign above each exit door. The maths building has a staircase down the side of the building for upstairs classrooms, and they cannot be locked due to them being fire exits.
Each building has a fire alarm which can be activated by simply pressing with force to activate or lifting a plastic protector. This will alert the whole school and will acknowledge that everyone that they should leave the buildings and go to the fire assembly points.
Each room in a building will have a fire extinguisher available, which can be used by removing the pin and using on the fire. It is available for students to use, and the extinguishers are a carbon dioxide extinguisher.
The school has gates which can be locked with a padlock at the start of every day until the end of the day at the front and back of the school. They also have a coded gate for vehicle access which will be open in the mornings until 9 and close until they automatically open at 2:45.
The school has cameras which can rotate 360 degrees. They are placed to cover all buildings and all entrances and exits, and can be monitored from one place and are able to be used by staff to deal with any problems with students.
The school has coded doors which can be used to allow sixth form or staff to enter and leave the premises. These codes are kept between students and staff and will change if outside students know the code. It is changed to keep safety of students a priority.
The school uses student work around the school, such as artwork, work made in DT, and good pieces of English or maths work, which are put up in English and maths block. This can show off some of the best work the school has done.
Oxted School has over 150 members of staff, including teachers, maintenance men and dinner ladies. Some staff have been at this school for over 20 years. Experienced staff members usually take part in the training of new teachers.
The school has software licenses for the computer software that it uses. The school has Microsoft Office, which includes Word, PowerPoint, Excel and Publisher. The school also has editing software like Adobe Creative Suite. This includes Adobe Bridge, Adobe Dreamweaver, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Fireworks and Adobe Illustrator. The school's main system is Sims, which is used for most things in the school, like registering students and giving them behaviour points. The school must have licenses for every computer they use.
The school has no copyright of its own, but is copyrighted by the things it uses. They must pay for their software licenses. The school uses Sims as its main system and must pay the company to use it. It is also copyrighted by the resources it buys, as they can't share them out with the rest of the schools in the Howard of Effingham Trust.
The school is covered by insurance by having signs up around the school. This can include a no access sign, an electricity sign, a no smoking sign or a radioactivity sign. If they do not have this, then they could get prosecuted.